What's up, everybody out there in internet land? It's your brother Moshe, and welcome to Guy on the Couch with a Beer Productions. All right. I had what you would call a spiritual awakening, an epiphany, not only into myself, but into certain things that have been existing for quite some time. And there might be somebody out there that thinks I deleted my videos because of what they did. And what they did definitely inspired a lot of prayer, a lot of meditation. This morning I woke up about 3-4 o'clock, and there was just this energy within me, and this irritation, and this anger, and this frustration, and confusion. And I've been watching my videos lately, and at bare minimum, I know I could do a much better job, way better. And before I even do that, and it's going to be a while before I post a video, you know, I've been realizing there are certain things that have made me just a bit of a hypocrite that came to my eyes this morning. And I've been very distracted lately. The last video I did was on cell phone addiction, people wanting distractions. And I'm not going to say what kind of content, but I'm definitely going to start separating my content into different categories. And in order to do what I plan on doing, I need to be physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually sound. And usually how I do that first, the easiest way is my diet. I used to eat very, very, very clean, and I used to just have a cheat meal at least once a week and have one decadent dessert. And I also was watching the amount of beer I drink, because it's a lot of carbs. It's part of the reason why I put on a lot of pounds. And just eating ribs and Philly cheesesteaks and pizzas and all this really horrible, horrible food. Not paying attention to the amount of water I drink. Not making sure that the water I drink is alkaline, mostly alkaline and not acidic. And trying to put most things in my body to try and keep my body alkaline and not acidic. And I have a lot of home projects I have to do over the last couple of months. I've been having a problem with that barn door. When it was first put up, I had my boarder that I had here put it up. I did some of the important stuff in the beginning, and I just kind of trusted him. And while I was watching him putting up, and I'm like, are you making sure it's level? When you put up a barn door, of course you have to make sure where the studs are, and you got to make sure you drill into the studs. And I took it down today because it was starting to rub against the ceramic tile. I thought just the bolts were maybe loosening, but then again, if you drill it into the stud, it shouldn't loosen. And as I looked at the door, and I told him to install it the way it was supposed to be installed, he custom fitted some piece, and it just put the door at a little bit of an angle, so it was kind of tearing it away. And I think maybe one of the holes, I had to go out and buy a new barn door today, and I'm gonna do the work myself. And when I was taking it apart, it is typical. If you are putting something like that up and you're attaching it to excuse me, if you're attaching it to sheetrock, it is basic common knowledge. You use construction adhesive and you glue it and you screw it. And if you're drilling through wood, then sheetrock, and then into a stud, first you put the construction adhesive on the back. He used drywall screws. No, you got to use wood screws. The wood screw will go right through the wood, nice and easy, get a nice grip, go right through the thin-ass sheetrock, and then go right into the stud, so it stays straight while you're drilling it. And I always do overkill because I always know there's shear force which is not just downforce, but pulling away from the wall. So you have to be very careful when you're doing things, especially in this type of a condo. You could tell it was built very, very cheap. Some of the walls aren't that level. So, and there's all sorts of little projects that I can do, that I know how to do. I'm going to end up having to drill into the ceramic tile, which I really never have done before. And I was going to buy some ceramic drill bits, but I also know you really should use a specific type of drill. I really haven't done the research. I've given a call to a friend of mine who really knows how to do all this stuff. And pretty much I'm very, very intelligent. And as long as someone tells me what to do, I can do it. And I have extra tile, so if I screw it up, I can replace it. I'm also thinking about tearing up the carpets and doing the ceramic tile. I'm either going to do... I was thinking about doing hardwood because it lasts a long time, and really good hardwood. But we do live in a flood zone, so I'm not thinking that's too smart. I'm really thinking about doing the ceramic tile that looks like hardwood floor. I may even be taking a computer course and learning about editing software and getting a little bit more technologically proficient, so I can do how I really want to do my channel and really do it with pride and quality. And as I was reviewing my videos, I'm like, oh, they're all right, but I know I can do much, much better. And now that I've gotten a lot of boulders on my shoulders, I need to start buckling down. A while ago, I was diagnosed with shoulder impingement syndrome, and it actually got me to, I couldn't swim anymore, and now my back is really, really bothering me because I haven't been able to swim. I've been trying to use my inversion table, and right now the inversion table, it's not getting me better, it's just pain management. And what got me to really start focusing on that is I started to get drop foot again in my right leg. So there's things that I need to do, and I'm starting to get an idea of what my purpose truly, truly is. And in order to do what I really want to do, I got to straighten up and fly right. Even though I'm doing really, really good right now, I can do better. I want to go back to that place that I was before all this happened. And this has been a process over 3 years. I'm excited again. I'm getting up in the morning, not regretting or resenting the day. And I really need to do a lot better. I need to do a lot better for me, and I need to do a lot better for my dad. Even though if you compare me to others, I'm doing a lot better than most people that are healthy. So, and I can really thank that to the parents, because I was adopted, and I really owe that to God giving me the parents that I had. And I just want to do better. I want to be better. So it's going to be a while probably before I post a video again. I've deleted a lot of the videos. I think I deleted them all. There may be one or two that I just haven't deleted yet. You know, and and I may even be thinking about redoing the kitchen myself with a little bit of help. But in order to do this, I need to be fully healthy. And I really want to go back to work. To what level and what degree, I don't know yet. I just learned that shoulder impingement syndrome can be cured or maintained with just hanging from a pull-up bar. When I got diagnosed, they were like surgery. And I'm going to tell you, down here, it sucks. The healthcare sucks. The surgeons suck. I would not trust them as far as I can throw them. And if I ever do need surgery, I'm going back to New York. I still have some family there. We still got some money socked away. So I don't know how all this is going to turn out, but I really need to not be distracted. I need to be fully focused. And when I first came down here, man, I was doing so well. And then after my mom died and problems with the border and God revealing to me all these people that were around, just evil, nasty people using my parents and then trying to use me in the process. You've heard me say it before. I had to become a junkyard dog at the front of my doorstep. I don't even allow my father to answer the phone or anything because he's very naive and he gets taken advantage of very, very easily. And as much as I appreciate him for the good qualities, he is a beta submissive male that doesn't know too much about life. So, with that being said, I'm looking forward to recovering. I'm trying to recover fully. But in order for me to do that, I need to do a lot of things. I really need to focus on myself. The first step is always, I've already done a colon cleansing. My next step is probably going to be a 14-day cleanse, which I've done it before. And it's pretty much no meat. If it's meat, you got to make sure it's very clean fish. I do not eat chicken when I'm cleansing. A whole bunch of vegetables and good fish that is chock full of omega-3, 6s, and 9s. I've been taking my supplements now pretty consistent. I wasn't taking my testosterone for a while, and I did get diagnosed with andropause about 3 years ago, and I've usually always been very good at taking testosterone boosters and eating foods that naturally boost your testosterone. And when I was able to swim, exercise naturally boosts your testosterone level. So I got a lot of things that I really need to do, and I don't want to be distracted by the internet. And I did some research this morning that just was absolutely amazing to me. It opened my eyes. I've been researching now for about 5-6 straight years, and now all the things are starting to come to fruition for me. So to the person or persons that are out there thinking that I'm doing this because of what they did, I am. And I want to thank you. You see, because I know one thing. Satan and his minions light the fire, but God and Jesus walk right on through it. And I want to get back to that point where I was the happiest in my adult life. And I know I can do it. I've done it before, and I can do it again. So, I am definitely coming back. I am definitely going to come back bigger, better, and stronger in all facets. But for that, I really need to focus and not be distracted with anyone or anything. Because the content I'm getting ready to come out with, it may just create certain problems within my life. And I have to take it easy, and I'm not going to go full bore because I do have a responsibility, and I have to take care of my dad, and I have to keep his life as stress-free as possible. But after he goes, I have no wife, I have no kids. I am in the perfect position to just go and do anything that I feel, that I believe that I need to do to come into alignment with my inner self and really let that inner light shine all over the place. I've said it once, I've said it twice, I'll say it a third time. If we are a believer in the Creator and we are a believer in His Son, then we should be the type of people that when we get up in the morning and we put our feet on the floor, the devil himself should be shaken in his boots. I do believe the Bible when it says be bold and be brave. And I intend to start doing that. Because when I was at one time, it was the happiest I had ever been, and I had the inner peace beyond all human understanding. With that being said, if you want to not subscribe anymore, you want to quit my channel, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not doing this for notoriety or anything, and I definitely can do a hell of a lot better. And I am definitely going to be a lot better. And I'm going to leave you with this last thought. Try and do what I'm doing. Stop the distractions. Sit, be peaceful, be quiet, and listen and listen to your inner self. For Jesus said, to find the kingdom of heaven, one only needs to look within. And that is where you will find him and the Creator. Love y'all. God bless. And I believe in all of you.